We live in a time when educational information is everywhere. There are books, courses, podcasts, videos, communities, social media, and now artificial intelligence capable of answering almost any question in seconds. But greater access to information has not always created greater clarity. Many people genuinely want to learn, grow, and make meaningful changes, yet they still struggle to know where to begin, which resources belong together, what information they can trust, and what step should come next. Grace Legacy Academy was created in response to that problem, because the challenge is often not a lack of information, it is the absence of structure. People often begin learning with real enthusiasm. They collect resources, save videos, enroll in courses, take notes, and encounter valuable ideas. Yet those ideas may remain disconnected from one another. A lesson may answer one question without showing how it fits into a larger learning journey. A person may understand an individual concept, but still have no clear way to apply it, build upon it, or know what should follow. Over time, learning can become another source of pressure. Too many options, too many unfinished materials, and no trustworthy pathway through them. Grace Legacy Academy approaches education differently. It treats structure as part of the learning experience, not merely as a way to store content. So what exactly is Grace Legacy Academy? Grace Legacy Academy is an invite-only adult learning platform designed to provide structured, trustworthy educational experiences. It brings together founder-authored curriculum, restoration frameworks, guided learning pathways, thoughtful reflection, practical application, and carefully governed technology. The Academy is designed primarily for adults seeking personal development, restoration, greater clarity, and a more intentional way to engage with complex educational material. It is not simply a large library of disconnected resources. It is not an unrestricted conversational AI, and it is not designed to overwhelm learners with every available option. Its purpose is to help people enter a coherent learning environment and move through it with greater understanding, consistency, and confidence. The difference is not only what the Academy teaches, it is how the learning experience is organized. Grace Legacy Academy is organized around intentional progression. Each lesson exists within a larger educational pathway. Earlier concepts provide context for later ones. Reflection connects information to the learner's own experience. Practical application helps move an idea from theory into daily life. Guidance supports the learner without replacing the learning process. Instead of asking, "What else can we add?" the Academy asks, "What does the learner need in order to move forward with clarity?" This means the goal is not endless consumption. The goal is meaningful progression. Understanding where you are, why the current lesson matters, how it connects to the larger framework, and what the next appropriate step may be. Technology supports that pathway, but it does not become the educational authority. Artificial intelligence and modern software can make education more accessible, responsive, and easier to navigate. But powerful technology also requires clearly defined boundaries. Within Grace Legacy Academy, educational authority remains human-led. The curriculum, pathways, instructional priorities, and governance standards originate from founder-directed educational work. Grace Companion supports learners inside those approved pathways. It can offer a hint, explain an approved concept, show the learner where relevant material is located, or provide structured practice. It does not independently invent the curriculum or redirect the learner into unrestricted content. The guiding principle is simple. Artificial intelligence should strengthen the educational system without becoming the educational authority. For the learner, all of these decisions should produce something much simpler. Although the architecture behind Grace Legacy Academy is carefully designed, the learner should not have to think about that complexity. The learner should experience clarity, a visible place to begin, and an understandable route forward. The learner should experience consistency, educational guidance that remains connected to approved curriculum rather than changing unpredictably. And the learner should develop confidence in the material, confidence in the structure, and confidence that taking one meaningful step at a time is enough. Grace Legacy Academy is designed to reduce unnecessary uncertainty so learners can devote more attention to reflection, understanding, application, and sustainable growth. What might become possible if learning felt less overwhelming and more intentionally guided? That question is where the Grace Legacy Academy journey begins. Grace Legacy Academy exists to help learners navigate personal growth, restoration, and structured education with greater clarity, trust, and intentional direction. This video is the beginning of the Start Here series. In the next video, I will share the story behind Grace Legacy, how years of curriculum development, restoration frameworks, educational research, and lived experience eventually became the foundation for this platform. Subscribe to Grace Legacy Academy and continue through the Start Here playlist to understand the vision, the educational ecosystem, whom the Academy serves, and how to begin your own learning journey. Welcome to Grace Legacy Academy, where education is organized with purpose, technology operates with boundaries, and every meaningful step is allowed to build upon the one before it.